It been a day for me. Yeah.
The reason I love Kendrick Lamar is because his music, everything about it, is smart. He makes art that packs meaning and is thoughtful, and ultimately something I'm proud to call art. Kendrick himself, by the way, is a smart person. He got stellar grades in high school, and his favorite class was by far English. Artists like him, I think, in today's society are few and far between, which is why it makes me so happy to see such a special person so celebrated.
To Pimp a Butterfly, Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar!
All right, Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
Got most Grammy nominations for a rapper in a year. You made history already.
On April 24th, 2017, Kendrick dropped his fourth studio album titled Damn. It got a ton of critical acclaim, went platinum in a month, and went double platinum 2 months after that. His most popular song, not only on the album, but also of all time, is Humble. It debuted at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, and shortly after, it hit number 1. Humble's music video, which is Kendrick's most viewed, has a bit under 1/3 of a billion views, and won both Best Hip-Hop Video and Video of the Year at the 2017 VMAs. Today, I want to investigate the song, and examine the song's lyrics, music videos, and music to see why Kendrick Lamar's Humble is so popular.
Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down.
The most notable theme in Damn is this contrast between wickedness and weakness, which is the first thing you hear when you listen to it.
Is it wickedness? Is it weakness?
The two sides of this dichotomy compete for dominance over both Kendrick and the album. While bits of each can be found in every song, the weak, introverted, alone, prey side is dominant in songs like Yeah, Feel, and Pride, and the wicked, boasty, hardcore predator side is dominant in songs like DNA, Lust, and Humble. Humble has two openings. The music video version,
Wicked and weakness. You gotta see this. Yeah.
and the CD/streaming/vinyl/everything else version.
Nobody pray for me. It been a day for me. Yeah.
While many speculate why there are two openings, I believe it's a Michael Scott approach to introductions.
The most important part of a speech is the opening line. And when time is not a factor, I like to try out 3 or 4 different ones.
The music video intro touches on that wicked-weakness dichotomy, and the album intro invokes religious imagery. We'll get to that in a sec. Throughout the song, Kendrick conjures up images of living a rich and fancy life. He comes from humble origins, remembering syrup sandwiches and crime allowances, but now he's downing Doucet, an expensive French cognac that Jay-Z endorsed. He's so much more rich than his competitors that he spends their entire paycheck on just drinks. He's wearing expensive Ralph Lauren polo socks. He's rapping about TED Talks, which has the reputation of being for intellectuals. He's drinking Evian brand water, fancy mineral water from Southeast France, and he's eating Grey Poupon, a fancy mustard that, in rap, is a symbol of living the rich life. Click the eye if you want to learn more about Grey Poupon and rap. No, I'm serious. Not to mention, there are a ton of references in Humble about Kendrick being awesome without anything to do with living luxuriously. He says that even if he stops rapping, he's still going to be the greatest. His writing just went viral, although that line also has a sexual connotation, and Obama pages him. Though no one really pages anyone anymore. So, lines like the ones I just talked about, the wicked lines, are prevalent throughout the entire song. The theme of wickedness epitomizes in the chorus, where Kendrick proclaims his competition should sit down and be humble as a result of his godlike superiority. There is also another level to the chorus, as Kendrick Lamar told Rolling Stone in an interview last month. It's a bit adult, so I'll have to censor it. Brian Hyatt, senior writer at Rolling Stone, in regards to Humble, asked Kendrick, "Who are you talking to in the chorus? Yourself?" Kendrick replied, "Definitely. It's the ego. When you look at the song titles on this album, these are all of my emotions and all of my self-expressions of who I am. That's why I did a song like that, where I just don't give a shrubbery, or I'm telling the listener, you can't shrubbery with me. But ultimately, I'm looking in the mirror." And this quote, I think, is so telling of Kendrick's and Damn's and really rap's wicked side and what it really means to be wicked. It's also in this moment when you realize that wickedness and weakness aren't a dichotomy, they go hand in hand. That's why while some songs may be more focused on wickedness or some songs may be more focused on weakness, there's always a bit of both in each song. And that's why even though Kendrick is bragging and showing off, telling all the other rappers to sit down and be humble, ultimately, he's just talking to himself. Let's take a look at the music video. The opening image is always one of the most important parts of any film, and with the Humble music video, it's this. I think this image captures the message of the music video so well. This opening shot symbolizes two motifs throughout the entire music video. First, religious imagery. Along with Humble, other songs on Damn also have religious elements. Heck, there's even a song titled God, and Kendrick himself is a pretty religious person.
First off, all glory to God, that's for sure.
Remember from before when I said Kendrick proclaims his competition should sit down and be humble as a result of his godlike superiority. Godlike superiority. Well, I wasn't kidding. Religious imagery is abundant in the video, from the opening image of him dressed as a pope to him recreating the Leonardo da Vinci mural The Last Supper with himself as Jesus. Second, light and dark. This ties into religion, but I think it deserves a separate point. In the opening image, Kendrick is standing in a beam of light while everything else is dark. I think the best analysis of this is this one on Genius.com. User Max Lease wrote, "A beam of light descending upon a person is a common symbol in Christianity for how God is light, carrying the words of the Lord." As the cover shows, Kendrick is being shown on by the light of God, filled with his prayers and blessings. All throughout the music video, this light-dark dichotomy appears again and again, in places like here, where Kendrick is illuminated but the other people are not, which also occurs again here in the hair salon, and here, where Kendrick wears white and everyone else wears black, which also occurs again here when he's the only one wearing white in the sea of people wearing black suits. Along with those two main motifs, there's a couple other really cool scenes in the music video I want to touch on. First, this round circular shot, which just looks so cool. This was captured using a GoPro Omni, which is a really high-quality 360-degree video rig. There's a lot of different theories as to what this shot symbolizes, but my personal favorite is from OKPlayer. Quote, "Kendrick continues the good kid mad city storyline by visually showing that his condo's in Compton and he's still in reach to the people. It could also reflect that no matter how big he gets as an entertainer, he'll forever be Little Kenny from the block." Second, the Photoshop scene. You could honestly spend a full video on just this message, but to sum it up briefly, Kendrick doesn't like Photoshop. Yeah. At the moment Kendrick and the model switch squares, the line, "Show me something natural like Afro and Richard Pryor," is wrapped. Richard Pryor was a black comedian who had an afro, but societal expectations of black people, or more specifically black women, encouraged them to straighten naturally not straight hair. Thus, when the woman goes from the Photoshop square to the natural square, her hair goes from the artificial straight to the natural frizzy. Also note that when Kendrick walks between the squares, there's no change, symbolizing the fact that he tries to present his most natural, real self. This message is repeated again at the end of the same verse when he proclaims,
Hey, watch my soul speak, you let the meds talk. Hey, I'm the realest, after all, tell 'em be humble.
Third, this scene, only found during the chorus. In the sea of people who are all the same, in this case bald, Kendrick stands out in the crowd. And finally, my favorite line and scene of the song, this one.
Hey, this is way too crazy. Hey, you do not amaze me. Hey, I blew cool from ACA. Oh, but much just page me. Hey, I don't fabricate it. Hey, most of y'all be faking. Hey.
That shot was made using Bolt, whose slogan is the fastest camera robot in the world. That allows for those extremely fast and crispy changes. There's three different things worth noting about this shot. One, you'll notice that Kendrick is dressed like Steve Jobs with the round glasses and black turtleneck. By doing this, he hopes to convey that he wants to revolutionize rap in the same way Steve Jobs revolutionized tech. This sort of message of likening himself to revolutionaries isn't new to Kendrick. At the beginning of Backseat Freestyle from his second album, Good Kid, Mad City, he proclaims,
Martin had a dream. Martin had a dream. Kendrick have a dream.
Kendrick is equating his dream to be as ambitious as Martin Luther King Jr.'s. 2. The shifting of perspectives in the shot symbolizes that Kendrick himself shifts people's perspectives with his music. After all, that is what a Steve Jobs-like character would do. 3. However, as the perspective shifts, there is one constant, Kendrick himself. He is the focus of the shot. There is one more element to what makes Humble so popular, and that is the instrumentals, which, in this song, the dominant instrument is the piano. What makes Kendrick Lamar's music so great can be summarized by another smart artist, Bo Burnham.
I'm a big fan of hip-hop because I like words. I like poetry, and hip-hop feels like a way to condense a lot of those things into a short amount of time. There are artists that still do that. Kendrick Lamar, very word-heavy, very poetic. But what are you doing? This is my show. Do not veer credit to people outside this building.
Bo perfectly sums up what makes that music great. Well, Kendrick definitely does put thought into his instrumentals. They in no way overshadow or overcompensate for lyrics and poetries that are amazing. The one underlying melody throughout the song goes like this. I was genuinely intrigued by that melody, especially that last part that sounds a bit different from the rest. I didn't know what that technique was, so I DM'd my friend Corey, who runs the music theory channel 12 Tone, and here was his response, in video form.
Hey Alex, so what's happening here is called octave doubling. Octaves are what you get when you take a note and double the frequency, and because of the way our ears work, most musical cultures treat them as basically the same note, just higher. At the end of Humble, he continues to play the original riff, but he also adds in a second line an octave up, making it sound fuller and brighter but keeping the same melodic structure. Octave doubling's a pretty common arranging trick and can also be found in songs like Fall Out Boy's Thanks for the Memories, and Guns N' Roses' rendition of Bob Dylan's classic song Knockin' on Heaven's Door.
Mama, take this badge from me. I can't use it anymore.
It's even built into certain instruments. As you may know, most guitars have 6 strings, but there's also some special ones out there that have 12 strings instead. Unlike normal guitars, the strings of a 12 string are usually played in pairs. The top 2 pairs, which are the thinnest, highest strings, tuned to the notes B and E respectively, are tuned in unison, which means they're the same note twice. The other 4 pairs, with thicker, heavier strings, are tuned an octave apart with the notes E, A, D, and G. This built-in octave doubling gives it a fuller, richer sound without being all that much harder to play. If you want to mess around with this more, I recommend this website. Alex will put a link in the description.
Thanks, Corey. Click the eye to check out the video we made over on his channel about What Else? Hamilton. If you love the musical, I promise you'll love that video. Click the eye. In summary, the reason Humble is so popular is because of the incredible meaning behind its lyrics, the symbolism in its music video, and the addictive melody behind it all. Kendrick Lamar truly is a smart artist. Thanks for watching. DFTBA, and explore on. Huge thank you to the Cold Bottle for sponsoring this episode. I really love this water bottle, you guys. It is phenomenal. It's double wall vacuum insulated, so it'll keep your drink cold for days. It's BPA free, it has a sweat-proof design, and it's fully customizable. I use it whenever I'm at school or at biking, or really just filming a technicality video. I'm using it right now, you guys. Click the eye or the link at the top of the description to check it out and get yours. I honestly can't recommend it enough. Huge thank you once again to 12 Tone for coming on the show. Corey's a great guy with a great channel. I strongly recommend you check out the Hamilton video we made together by clicking the end card on screen right now. And if you come from 12 Tone, hi, I'm Alex. I make this thing. You can subscribe by clicking one of the things on screen, or you can watch a best of playlist right now. Thanks to patrons Dave, Emma Juice, Kevin, Nick, Shrede, and Brian. See you next time.